The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Well, it is a rivalry. It's unique to have two universities this close together that know this much about each other. It's great for the fans and the alums. Great for the two communities. They're a very, very sound football team and a very dangerous team. They can run the football, they can throw the football, and they've been playing great defense. So they're a complete football team, and we'll have to play our best. We'll have to take care of the football, not give them anything easy, make them work for it. It should be a heck of a game.
You talk about their defense, and certainly it is one of the best in the South Atlantic Conference and the region. What makes them so good on that side of the football?
Well, they got people that can run to the ball. They're a moving defense. They're very active, second level, third level, and they play. They're a very good pass defense. So they're a solid defense.
You look at Antonio Wimbush. Past 3 weeks, he's averaged 15.2 yards a carry. Certainly, that has something to do with the offensive line as well. But how about the job of your junior running back and those five guys up front? Well,
they're getting to be what you hope they would be from the very get-go. They're growing up. They're maturing. They get more confidence. They're playing with more confidence. They're also seeing a reason why you have to play at a certain tempo, why you got to play with some, you got to get your job done regardless. That's what an offensive lineman is. He's one of the few people that, they don't know the number. They don't have an award for him. You just go get your job done. And that's what these guys have been doing the last few weeks. And it's been great to see Antonio and the other running backs and the quarterbacks react to that. And those are team builders.
Biggest difference from these past 4 weeks compared to the first 4 weeks of the season?
I think tempo, I think maturity, I think getting your back to the wall, okay? I think, you come out this, you get your back to the wall, two things happen. You cow down or you come out swinging. And I think these kids are kids that are going to fight and they're going to come out swinging. And I know they're in a situation that they control their own destiny. So, line up and play with excitement and have fun, have a good time.
You've done a pretty good job of keeping your eyes on the task at hand and not looking forward.
Right.
How have you guys done that?
Well, I think the main thing has been us understanding that we got to take care of us. It's not about somebody else. It's Carson-Newman versus Carson-Newman, and that's not a cliche. That is a truth. Most of the time on offense or defense, we've been our own worst enemy. So if we can take care of that, restrict penalties, eliminate penalties, which we did a great job last week for the most part, and take care of the football. We only had the one turnover and turned the ball over on defense, which was great to see that. Then we're a good football team.
Region rankings came out yesterday. LR's third. That's your next opponent. How do you ensure that your team focuses on this game, knowing that there will be a big one next week?
Well, this is the most important game. This is the next game. And that's not coach talk either. This is the most important game. If you're going to control your own destiny, you're not looking out down the road 3 or 4 weeks. You better be looking at right in front of you today, and today starts at practice. How you practice today is going to tell a whole lot how you're going to play on Saturday. So I had our coaches meeting this morning, and the kids come in this afternoon, and we talked about making sure we've got the right focus, that we're perfectly clear about assignments and what we're trying to get done offensively and defensively, and get that honed in starting today. Today's Tuesday, and you say, well, you don't play till Saturday, but you better get laser focused today so that you can execute well on Saturday.
Desmond Farrell was an impact player when he walked on campus, but how have you seen him grow and really become one of the biggest playmakers on this roster?
Well, I think his maturity, I think his confidence he has in his play, I think he's seeing how he affects other people around him, Michael, how he can make other people better. He can keep other people on top of their game, and that's a valuable asset to your football program.
We talked about the offensive line, but specifically Philip McDowell, phenomenal career for him. How has he really taken this offensive line captainship from the rest of the group?
Well, he is matured as a kid. Gosh, when you bring in guys that are freshmen out of high school and say, hey, you're a starter, you have to be very, very careful because they're going to make a lot of mistakes as a freshman. And you don't want those mistakes to keep those kids from ever coming back and being aggressive again because they're worried about making a mistake. So we've made sure we didn't coach them that way. And we made sure they understand, hey, you're making a mistake, that's okay. We can coach it and fix it as long as you're going full speed and you're not backing off. And he and Jordan Seal and those other kids have responded to that, and they're growing up, which is fun to see. They got a long, long way to go, baby. But they are growing up and getting better.
Tusculum plays two different quarterbacks. Neither one has been highly efficient. How does that impact how you guys get prepared for them?
Well, I think the number one thing Tusculum wants to do is run the football. And I think it's regardless of who the quarterback is. I think you've got to make sure that you're going to be sound and hopefully stopping the run. And like any defense, you're trying to make them one-dimensional as fast as you can, and that'll be the key to it.
Special teams looked like everything had been going pretty well, but you gave up a kick return for a touchdown on Saturday. How has the unit improved from the beginning of the year, where it seemed like every time they trotted out there was some kind of an issue?
Well, I think they've gotten a lot better. They've gotten a lot more confident. We had some major breaks down to give up a kickoff return on Saturday, and that's not acceptable. When you go score a touchdown and everybody's celebrating, within seconds later they've taken it 90-plus yards down the field, and that's a big downer for your whole football team. And we've all got to play our parts. There's an offense, a defense, and a special teams. And they've, they have responded well, and they've come back and made us more solid in the kicking game. And now we just got to make sure we're back. We're back to covering it, getting it inside the 25-yard line.
You talked about their running game: Lorenzo Pratt, Jordan Shippey, Maxwell Joseph, Gamillion. What's the distinguishing factors among their four running backs? All of them will get touches. Well,
they're going to get touches, and it's the formations they use. They're trying to get you outflanked at times. They're going to use 2-3 tight ends in there and those kind of deals. So you got to be in position first. You got to make sure you lined up correctly, and you can't let somebody spill you out of your gap. And that's what they're counting on. They're going to get downhill fast on you, and you got to make sure you're gap responsible.
Ivan Hogan's has turned in a nice year at linebacker for them as just a sophomore. What's he doing to lead their defense? Well,
he's very mobile. You know what I mean? He gets down the line of scrimmage, and they've lined him up in different places also in that defense. And in their defense, it's unique that they can put people in different places. And still be very, very effective. So, that group is playing well, and they've got team speed on defense, and that's what a great defense is made up of.
You limited Virginia Lynchburg under 200 yards of total offense and did it without your two defensive stalwarts in there on the D-line, Brian Bembry and Montel Presley. How nice was it to give them a break? And how nice was it to still perform with Javon Barnes, Kenny Spiller in there?
It was great to give them a break. It was great to see the other kids respond to that and step up to it. I think it was maybe a little eerie out there for a while in the first half. Maybe some people looking around for them and they weren't there. But I think we got it settled down. We got things back to where it's supposed to be. And, gosh, when you hold somebody to, 52 yards in the second half? And shut them out, I think that's a great execution by our defense.